Hey, how's it going? Welcome back to my channel and welcome to this little Mercari Monday episode. I want to show you a little behind the scenes of my reselling business, starting with taking some pictures of some items I need to get listed and then packing up and shipping out some orders of some things that sold yesterday. It's exactly 7 a.m. so I've definitely gotten a late start today, but if I can take photos for about an hour and then get my things packaged up to get to the post office right at 8:30 when they open, so that then I can come back and do a few more photographs and things before I have to teach my first yoga class at noon. So that's the plan for this morning. My workstation is ready to go. I have a basket of things to be listed. I also have some things hanging on the back of my closet door to get photographed. Measuring tapes to measure all of the clothing. So I've got my whiteboard set up right here and I just pop on my lights. Great background for photographing things. And then I have that extra little basket right over there, so I just pick it up, do the photos, put it over in the basket, and then it needs to get weighed and stuff too. And it's already getting hot this morning without the air conditioning on. So I'm gonna turn that back on, do a little time lapse here for y'all, and get some photographs done before we get some orders shipped out. And now it is 7:35 and I need to plug my phone in because that uses a lot of battery taking all those pictures. And I got a message actually from a Mercari customer asking me a question about an item I have for sale. So I figured I'd take a little pause, plug my phone in, answer the customer. I think I only got through 6 things during that photo session, which I'd say is about average, especially when I'm doing clothes, because you have to do so many different measurements of the clothes. And if you don't do them, you'll get questions about them. Also, one of the things as I was going to take pictures of it, discovered there was a little hole there. So do I still want to sell that with the hole? You have to disclose it. Obviously, I would never sell something with a hole and not tell somebody. It was these elephant pants, which I actually have another pair of in black that I was gonna put all 3 of them together. And then I went to look at the black, oh my gosh, these, it's not a hole, but it's a little split at the seam. Okay, so I didn't bundle the black pair with these 2 because of the little hole it had, but if all 3 of them have a little hole, and it's a tiny little hole. Can you see that? It's maybe a centimeter. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and grab the black pair then and sell all 3 of them together. Won't charge a ton of money, obviously, since they have that defect, but 3 pairs of elephant pants. All right, I'm gonna answer this message. I'm gonna grab that black pair of pants, and then I'm gonna get myself set up to ship out. Go back to laying in the sun, Ted. You looked like you were tanning. You guys are so cute. And for the record, they have not gotten any new cat toys in probably a year, if not longer. From photos to shipping. So welcome to the other half of my yoga studio that I never show, because this is typically where my computer is and things when I'm doing my live yoga classes. And then obviously over here is a lot of storage. Most of that is Mercari inventory that's in those big tubs. So let's turn on the printer and print our shipping labels. I would say I do about 90% of my Mercari work through the app on my phone. Very rarely do I need to get on the laptop to do things. It's so easy to take pictures on your phone, open up the app, create a new listing and upload those photos, and yeah, I love it. All right, first label good, and then I can print the second label on the bottom half of that paper. Here's my first two. And then my next two orders are both books, which uses this USPS media mail, but you can see it prints on the whole page. So I need to flip it around and put the bottom in first, and then I can still utilize two labels on one sheet of paper. I was actually very excited to find recycled bubble wrap on Amazon. That made me feel a little bit better about buying the plastic bubble wrap, because I did try to buy this honeycomb paper packing wrap. So it just looks like a roll of brown paper, but then when you pull it off and you pull, the sheets expand into honeycomb. This has been all right for extra packing padding, but it doesn't feel like it really protects things like glass and stuff. So I usually will wrap glass still in this kind of stuff and maybe use this for a little extra padding. So my first book should fit in just one square. Almost fits. Not only is this made from recycled plastic, but it has perforations. This doesn't quite need two squares though, so I think I'm going to cut a custom piece. Book one done. Battery is flashing. Can we get book two wrapped before the battery dies? This one I think is definitely going to need two. Yeah, we're going to wrap that in two pieces. Or would that be another custom 1.5? Actually, I bet this piece that we just cut off of is going to fit perfectly for this one. Look at that, perfect. So I only had to use 3 pieces between the two books instead of 2 pieces per book. You realize how much bubble wrap you use when you start selling. I think I'm up to I'm definitely getting close to 400 items sold. So I have gone through quite a bit of packing material, and I always try to recycle as much of that kind of stuff as I can. I am running low on my clear tape, which is why I'm using the colorful tape for the stuff that goes inside the package. Come on, buddy. This stuff I have had for years when I went through a phase of wanting to make duct tape flowers. It was a craft I learned when I was a camp counselor. All right. My 2 books are ready to go, and the 2 pieces of clothing I sold, I already moved over here into these tubs so I could just grab them. A little dress and a little t-shirt. Let's see if these can fit in just a single. Oh, ugh. What if I lay it this way? Nope, that's not gonna fit in just one. That's gonna need a 1.5. But the t-shirt. Perfect. My favorite color for my poly mailers, of course. Maybe I want to put the little book in a big one as well, just to give it a little extra protection while it's shipping. And now the most important part, when I have multiple orders, making sure that the right label goes on the right thing. So little book first. Going to New York. Okay. That noise is kind of annoying, huh? I used to have little pouches. Oh, I think I cut that too short. I used to have little pouches to put my mailing labels in, but I ran out and didn't want to spend more money on them, but those were so much more convenient than taping down the label. Yep, that piece is too short. Okay, little book. So then big book, well yeah, that's the other UPS media mail, so that's got to be it. Always better to double check. All right, halfway done. Both of these are going to California. T-shirt. This one. And dress is... Okay, we're good. I've also tried taping the label to the empty bag and then putting the item in it. That doesn't work out for me very much. This... I find it easier to place the label when it has something to tape to. All right, finally, it's 8:35. Jeez, oh Pete's, where's the day going? And for the last 6 months, this has been my bag that I put all my orders in when they're ready to go out. And yesterday at UPS, like, do I duct tape this to, I feel like duct taping, I mean, it already had duct tape on the one handle. What's a little more duct tape up the side, right? Pineapple bag is back in business. Oh, and then I'm loading it up with these books. All right, let's go to the post office. I forgot to bring my camera, but we made it to the post office. Isn't there a little sign over there? It's hard to see, it's so bright. All right, let's go on in. It is now exactly 9:30. Definitely lost some time in there answering a few texts and taking a phone call. So I want to get back on track. I want to spend the next 2 hours getting as many photographs done as I can before my noon yoga class. Earlier when I was doing photographs, I think I only got 7. I only got 7 things done. I might have said 6 earlier. Well, 7 things done. Stuff in this basket is ready to be photographed. The goal is to fill this basket up. Between everything I have in here and the things that I have hanging, I want to use the next 2 hours to just get as many photographs done as I can. And then I can get everything listed and for sale. So I'm going to take a break on this filming because you got the gist of what I'm doing here, right? And then I will check back in 2 hours, hopefully with this whole basket just full of stuff and like ready to get listed on Mercari. Hello again. I have met all of my goals today, feeling really good about that. I got another 15 items photographed, so a total of 22 items today. That's awesome. My goal is to try to list a minimum of 5 items per day. And I made a sale while I was photographing items, so that's always exciting, like remotivates you. So the last thing I was going to show was just a screen record of what my Mercari store looks like. So I'm recording my phone now. There's my profile, 324 sold, but I have quite a few in progress. So it says I have 1223 listed, but that's minus the 324 that I've already sold. So that's still like almost 900, right? So if you're interested in buying or selling on Mercari, be sure to use my link. I believe you get an extra $10 and I get an extra $10, something like that. All right, I'm cutting it a little bit close for my yoga class now. I better get going, so I'll see you over on Mercari. Send me a bundle offer. Mention you came from this YouTube video and I'll give you an even better deal. Until next time, be well. Welcome back to my channel. My Mercari reselling business. I don't like that. So I have a basket of things right here to be photographed, as well as so I have a basket right here of things waiting to be photographed. Got my measuring tapes ready, because you gotta. That was so dumb. Dude, I don't even know where I was. Oh, I didn't even know I hit record, dude. It's now 7:34, so that was only, it's now 7:34, so that was just over a half hour, but that took, and now it is 7:35, so just welcome. It's just a clear roll, or, oh, I screwed that up. Cut that. I think I might want to redo that. Cut that too. I don't know if I liked that either last time. Hopefully this basket is just full to the brim. So I did what I was gonna, so I ended up working until like 11:40. So if you're in the market for